Hi, I'm Kim Fuller, and I am founder of Fuller Life Concepts, where I help women entrepreneurs stay accountable to their goals so they can have more freedom, make more money, and most of all, have more fun. So the video strategy today I want to talk about is when you have to deal with what I call naysayers or bump up against resistance. I mean, externally. We have our own resistance in our minds, but what about when our family, our friends, people who are well-meaning, or people who really just want to sabotage our success? How do you manage them? So I think the first thing in order to manage the naysayers, the saboteurs, the people who are well-meaning family members, how do you manage all of those things that are going to cause you to have more doubt when you're trying to make progress to your goals? And sometimes it has to just be you. You can't look to anything external to help you out. So for example, when I was an intern as a marriage and family therapist, I had a supervisor who did not believe that I was ever going to be successful and that I needed to change my career. And she told me so in person in one of our supervision sessions, that she doubted my judgment and that I needed to go ahead and find another career. I drove home from work that evening in tears, crying, talking to myself about what other career am I going to go into? She must be right. I started to doubt myself. And I had to talk it through with other family and friends and my own therapist in order to get my mindset. But I found a faster way to do it since then, which was many years ago, and that is to think through a triangle. And that is make a triangle, and the top one of the points be behaviors, another be thoughts, another be feelings. Because all three of those interact in a constant motion. So sometimes you have a certain thought, oh, I'm not good enough, and that causes you to have a feeling, oh, doubt and disappointment, discouragement, and that causes you to have a behavior. Maybe you avoid, maybe you withdraw. And so your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors are constantly in motion, interacting. And if you can make an intervention in one of those areas, you impact the others. And so I encourage you to start off with figuring out which one do you have the most insight into right away. For me, I have the most insight into my thoughts, my thinking patterns. I'm not good enough. Maybe she's right. I don't deserve this. There's no way I can do it. I can't. I shouldn't. I realize those thoughts impact my behavior, and that means I avoid, I procrastinate, I turn around, I get busy doing other things instead of doing what I should be doing. And once I realize that those thoughts are triggering those behaviors, and I realize, oh my God, I'm feeling discouraged or overwhelmed, then I can interact and I can intervene in one of those areas so that I can make changes. And for me, I need to get up and I need to move. Behavior really helps. Walking around, getting something to eat, something to drink, calling somebody and talking. So I know that that works for me. Sometimes journaling, writing down the good things, the positives, successes that I've had. Maybe sometimes that works. So that is one of the biggest challenges, is handling naysayers, because we already have it in our minds. What happens when it's external, when it's somebody else trying to take it away from you? I have an accountability buddy, and one of the things that she told me recently was that to think about that Journey song, Don't Stop Believing. Because if you ever stop believing, then you're never going to reach your goals. So that's what I want to leave you with. Don't stop believing, because it is possible. I believe a fuller life is possible, and you just have to go for it, regardless of whether other people in your life, well-meaning or not, aren't supporting you. So this is your strategy for this week and beyond. Work on the cognitive triangle, the triangle that behavior, feelings, and thoughts, and figure out where can you make your intervention, where can you make changes so that you can stay accountable to your goals. So if you need more assistance or more help, go ahead and fill out your information, and we can have a brief chat to see if I can be of service to you. See you next week. Bye.